Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pokken SG. It's offline. It's been 2 years and I'm absolutely dying to get back into it.
Yeah, it's been a really long time since we had like people just coming together and playing Pokken together, and yeah, it's already been a pretty exciting bracket. A lot of upsets. Surprisingly, for example, Joker isn't in winners bracket at the moment.
Yeah, we actually have HeavyBubbles taking the upset over Joker today to make. And Brian, of course, well, Brian Sempai is the other participant in, of course, old is always gold. Always been a strong player, and he's proven that time away from the game hasn't done much to him. I'm going to be very excited to see some really. We have a grappler ditto here, a grappler versus grappler matchup. Barring some extremely strange character picks from players, very exciting explosive matchup.
Looks like on HeavyBubbles side, it's going to be the Machamp. The very terrifying Machamp. Yeah, I had the honor of fighting her just now, and oh boy, yeah, it's a hard matchup.
And on the other side, we have the classic Brian Charizard. Everyone loves. So we're gonna which one of the two grapplers here is going to hustle? So long, but let's get into it. The first official offline set we had in
Round one.
Let's just trying to feel each other out. HeavyBubbles looking for the scary face to connect. Brian Sempai a bit greedy here for the shield break to get a little bit extra meter. As paid off, the Dragon Claw is misspaced and HeavyBubbles a hard knockdown plus frames.
And now we've got Oki on the side of Brian, but no go that time. HeavyBubbles pushing back up against the wall. Gotta talk a bit.
Not counting the PSP here as HeavyBubbles, and does win the field fade.
Oh, she managed to sneak in look.
Very, very good stuff out on the scary face armor there from Sempai. Goes for the tick throw 5Y. Both players are very even on life. This is so far being deceptively close, but Brian Sempai will close up the first round here with the throw here. Bubbles showing a lot of respect to Brian Sempai.
Starting off the second game. Brian playing a little bit slower now, putting out some projectiles and managed to get the first phase shift.
That back Y is going to be really important for Brian Sempai to utilize correctly. Who gets a ground bounce with the 6YY, gets the wall splat. A huge combo. Look at the amount of damage that did.
Yeah, even though Machamp is one of the higher health characters in the game, that's still gotta hurt. It's like half the life bar gone.
Looks like a little bit of a misinput here from Brian Sempai, but he will find the save on the crackback. On the anti-airs from HeavyBubbles. 2Y is an incredibly potent tool for Machamp against any character who likes to go in the air. Seismic tosses. Oh, this is gonna do it.
Oh, not quite. Yeah. Machamp with a high amount of health there, just barely surviving.
You only
Last chance
need
here.
one connection here.
All right, Brian blocks it.
Very scary. Nope. Oh no.
Still an uphill hill to climb, and that's why Brian pulling out the burst.
Just going for the chip here, gets the CA, ball splat, gets the bulk up once again. Oh, very good avoidance.
Yeah. Oh, right. So, just like that, the first game going over to Brian Sempai. Really close though. These grappler games are always down to the wire. You're like HeavyBubbles was already working on the comeback there. It was definitely coming along.
Explosive matchup here. We haven't quite seen the full little kits of both characters being utilized today. players a little bit rusty, still trying to figure it out. Brian Senpai with very, very tight pressure string. Lost frames on the 8Y, no punish. Sorry, no pushing the advance. That blitz faced very well to protect him. Bro, once more, Heavy Bubbles on her and in trouble here. A plus frames. Once again, the stuff out with the flat blitz. Brian Senpai with the deck. Plus frames into plus frames. Brian Senpai just checking the jump of Heavy Bubbles here and just absolutely pressing her.
Yeah, like just not giving her any chance to breathe there. It was just Oki after being locked down in the corner. Let's see if she can do something else to remedy that, and gets the first phase shift. Slowly walking Brian to the corner, nice clap. Maybe the corner position. But Brian with the fire punch out. Positions have been reversed. Heavy Bubble stuck in the corner, just pops out again. Oh, that's a crit.
Push the combo, that could have been a lot more damage.
And but it doesn't matter, she gets the close combat. And we're gonna go back to field for a little bit. Waiting for something.
The first time Heavy Bubbles has looked really in control.
Oh, the Crow Crush, yeah. Evening it up. Heavy Bubbles not out of it yet. Remember, this is winners finals, so it's going to be best of 5, first to 3.
Time for both players to adapt in position. Particularly important in the Zona versus Zona matchup. The attack on the throw doesn't quite get the crush, but Heavy Bubbles will get the opportunity to bulk up here. Ooh, ground bounce gets the air throw.
It's slowly walking, getting more stage positioning here, walking Brian to the corner.
Oh,
Brian not blocking.
respecting.
Oh, he was going for another throw attempt there.
Oh, very brave.
Needed, though.
Yep. Brian Senpai recognizing that Heavy Bubbles had the burst available and opted to shield break to deny her of that precious meter for just a while more. Oh no, trying to anti-air was too early.
Another throw crush though.
Oh, this is gonna convert. This is gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah.
But Heavy Bubbles is enraged. This is not likely to kill. Very close though.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of gambling going back and forth here. All these trolls coming up from these grapplers, taking huge risks. Sometimes paying off, sometimes not so much like there.
Brian Senpai is starting to feel the fear. Oh no, that is a huge whip.
Very easily gonna be
Oh no,
around if
Buzz
she's not careful.
confirms. Oh, Buzz punished and Brian Senpai gets away with murder right there. Close shave there for Brian Senpai. Heavy Bubbles not quite recognizing the situation. Brian Senpai's gonna go up 2-0 against Heavy Bubbles.
Just needs to win one more and he will be sitting pretty in grand, but let's not count Heavy Bubbles out just yet though.
And of course, both players. It's been a while. Both players have thought it was a best of 3. Apologies for that. It's best of 5.
We are in the grand final. We are in the top 4.
Apologies, guys. It has been quite a while.
Having a good time though. Definitely having a good time back in person.
Hey,
With
we
the
see
character
the
change.
character switch. We have not seen it very, very long time coming up.
Yep, enormous bubbles involved in the Heavy Bubbles pack. Showing up to the screen. You have a Blastoise in top 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's the stuff on the back Y with the rapids. Heavy Bubble showing her mastery of this character, gets the launch with the water spout off the bubble. Getting the chip. Look at the damage that's doing.
Yeah, oh my god, she went for it.
Yep, she went for the water pulse, but that's free. That's the connect.
Now Brian fighting back now with the 2x.
Oh my god, the spaghetti from both players.
The Bubbles locked down in the corner, trying to find her way out.
Oh, there is no punish that Blastoise can happen there. And drops a loop here, but has burst to continue the pressure.
Situation going a little bit out of control here. Bubbles still looking for an opportunity to get out of the corner.
Oh, Ninetales call.
Yep, this is gonna give her a bit of breathing room, but she's still gotta be careful. She
catches
just
the
backdash. And I think that's going to be it. Brian is going to take this round, and he's going to be 1 round away from finishing up this set and going into Grands.
Very, very clean pressure. HeavyBubbles hasn't brought up the Blastoise in a while. It might be a bit of a factor here.
I think this is actually the first time she's brought out Blastoise in this tournament. She went Machamp for all the previous matches.
Brian, this time respecting the bubble significantly. Oh, never mind, I lied. The commentator's curse.
Oh, she went for it again. Alright, it was a little bit more delayed, so no, don't get too punished.
Spaghetti Brian Senpai flubbing the link there. It's a throw, this HeavyBubbles.
Alright, she's on this defense buff. She does have a full stack of meter as well, but I think she'll probably want to be saving it for more dangerous situations. If she can carry this into the next round, that will be very helpful.
Hard knockdown. This is a scary position. HeavyBubbles calls the Ninetales to keep herself safe here. Has to be a little bit careful here that she doesn't get caught. This could be a lot of damage. Look at that. That's burst online. That she's very determined to win this round without having to being forced to use.
Just needs one more hit though. She managed to stuff out the CA a second ago, but now she is enraged.
Dangerous position.
Oh my god!
6-6.
Right at the edge there, perfectly spaced with the launcher. This is a big win for HeavyBubbles because she gets to carry this full meter into the final round. All the resources on either side, it's anyone's game.
Yep, HeavyBubbles just throwing caution to the wind, bet put it all on the line, and it pays off big for her. Brian Senpai, unfortunately, the fault why just barely missed this.
Oh, but that 2x, yeah. 2x is doing
2Y into the conversion, tries to go for the JY, but was flubbed the execution just very slightly.
And Tails gonna buy some space again.
HeavyBubbles setting up the zoning, but look at what Brian Senpai is doing. Just ducking under the Dragon Pulse. That Dragon Pulse is in fact a high.
Bubbles does win out the dual phase though, setting up more chip damage. Just the tear down the corner.
Brian Senpai answering with an air-to-air flabits. Unfortunately, that did not fully connect.
There was a lot of
gray. Going to connect with the magnitude. Oh no!
There was a lot of gray life he lost there. He was sitting on a lot of it, and
gets the stuff out with the 5Y.
Brian is in rage now, though. He's gotta be careful.
Oh, one seismic toss will end it right.
Yeah, burst versus burst. This is what she saved the resource for. Oh no!
That's gonna catch.
Yeah, that's gonna counter Pierce.
Bubbles is in burst, so that defense buff from the synergy burst will keep her safe, but just barely. 44 HP left, not much left.
Yeah, this is gonna be one last mix-up territory. Gotta be careful. And that's going to be it.
That's a 3-0 from Brian Senpai.
Yeah, clean sweep. So it kinda
quite close towards the end. That Blastoise looked really.
Yeah, the Blastoise, it seemed a little rusty right at the start. The play definitely came, but I think she's warming the character back. Hopefully, we'll get to see more of it later in the loser bracket. But in the meantime, Brian will be advancing over to Grands, and we'll be waiting there to meet the winner of the losers finals.
I think I have to sign off for.
Yep.
It's gonna be finals between
those are semis.
A few guys in it.
Speaking of loser semis, person that put Joker down into losers bracket was in fact HeavyBubbles. She pulled out a sword at one point. I didn't know she had one. Apparently it's like the one that she picked up for 5 minutes today. But then she switched back over to Machamp and she managed to actually beat Joker with it. So that was something that was really impressive, gotta say. I was firsthand a victim of that Machamp. Well, so she's been tearing up a storm right now. Dio as well, doing very well. Made it all the way up to loser semi side. Managed to beat a lot of returning players as well, and now they will be playing each other for the privilege of going over to finals and fighting. So I expect that Dio's probably going to be pulling out as the CDY.